Hi, I'm Gavin. So I've covered loads of different film stocks and loads of different cameras, but one area I haven't sort of looked at is instant film. Now, back in the 70s, a chap called Edwin Land created the Polaroid camera, and most people are familiar with Polaroid cameras. They were around for years. Basically what it is, it's a sandwich of the positive and the negative, basically with a reagent that when it rolls through the rollers, it squishes the sack and then it creates and fixes the film immediately. It becomes instant. Polaroids were immensely popular. I mean, even in the film industry stuff. I mean, it's like when people were doing costume fittings, you could just take a snap, or before you did a proper shoot with film, you could just take some Polaroids of your setup and stuff. So they were really, really handy cameras. Obviously, you know, instant film sort of like went the way of normal film when the digital cameras came out. But it's made a bit of a resurgence, and I think there's a thing called the Impossible Camera Project. They're bringing back the Polaroids, and certain manufacturers, Fuji namely, sort of have a whole range of instant film cameras, Instax cameras. Anyway, we're going to look at this one. It's a Fuji Instax Square 1. It's quite a special one, this. It comes in a sort of presentation case. I don't think you can read what's on the front there. Is that in focus, maybe? Okay, I'll take it out. Let you see the front of it. So it's out of its sort of leather holder, he says, trying to get it out desperately. There we go. And then it looks like, what's going on there? Right. I've just accidentally switched it on there. Right. So it looks like this. That's going to go into focus for you. You can see it's quite chunky, quite square. And the reason I say it's a special camera is because it was a presentation camera given away to certain employees of a certain film company. So it has this on the back. Yeah, it was a Christmas gift to the employees. Anyway, so how do we load it? What's the film? So we've got some of it here. This is the Instax Square film. It's quite expensive actually, this stuff. Depends where you get it. It's like, can be about 20 quid for 10. So it's like £2 a shot. Comes in a packet like this, and basically open it, he says. Hopefully I'll put this in the right way around when I put it in. Open it up, he says. Instructions on the back, and then on the back of the camera here there's a lever. Pop that down, and I believe, just check, which way does it go in? Looks like you put that goes to that. Was it? That goes to, that must go to that. So that goes in that way up. Got it. So it looks like it goes in that way down, pushes in at the top. There you go. There's a yellow marker to a yellow marker. Push that in, and then push the back up, and it should be ready to shoot. So what have you got? I mean, basically to turn this thing on, it's got two positions. If I turn it to the first position, you can see it extends. And now the little lights come on at the side. This thing only fires with flash. I think it's got a 65mm lens, and I think it's f12.6. So, but the ISO rating of the film itself is all 800 ISO. So you've got 800 ISO, a flash, and an f12.6 lens. So it's autofocus as well, or probably, I don't really understand that. Is it autofocus? I don't know. I mean, at f12.56, like everything's in focus anyway. So let's just take one photo with it, and you can see it in option. Let's take a photo of the Christmas tree. So basically there's a shutter button here. There's no shutter. There's a button here, and basically just press the button. And there we go. What's that first one? Ah, that's clever. Okay, so there's the protective sheet that's come out. I'm not taking a photo, and it's known that because you didn't fire the shutter. Let's do that again then. And there you go. Fires the shutter. Now that was an actual shot of the film. And now it comes out the top. Okay, let's put that down to dry. Now it's got us another mode on this, which is quite clever. If you turn it all the way round to its fullest, it goes into selfie mode. Now on the front of the camera here, I don't know if this is in focus, there's a mirror. So obviously for the people doing selfies. So what I can do is I can hold it here, look at the mirror, pose. And so long as my face is inside that mirror, we should get a picture of me. So what we'll do is we'll let those both develop. And I don't know if shaking them like the Polaroids, shake it like a Polaroid picture. I don't know if shaking it like the Polaroids makes it develop faster. Now let's turn this thing off. So you just turn it all the way back. And there it is. It takes 2 CR2 batteries here, not lithium, not AAs. And then you've got a little counter that counts down. So I've taken 2. So the counter here right at the back tells me I've got 8 exposures left. So yeah, so it's got straps either side. And this one obviously is in that special presentation case. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, it's quite chunky and big. It's not something you know, it's not very portable as such. So let's put it back in its case. And then the lid part goes over the top. So put that back on there. So there you go, that's the actual camera. So you can sort of see, I don't know if this will do it in real time. Let's hold that up there. There's that selfie, and you can sort of see it sort of developing. Of me, it's slowly coming in. I don't know how far we'll get. I mean, I could hold this up here for a while. I think it's like 3 or 4 minutes it takes to develop. But you can sort of see that I'm slowly coming in. And obviously because I've shot it with a flash, the background is punched out. But at the bottom of the film here, this is like a sack of chemicals. And as it rolls through the roller, it squidges it out over it and develops it. There's a really funny warning on the top here. Do not put in mouth. Obviously, you wouldn't really want to put one of these in your mouth. I can understand the sort of thinking behind that because of the chemicals. I mean, who would do that anyway? So yeah, so fundamentally, I mean, they're really fun. They're really good things to play with. I mean, you're not gonna take landscapes with them or anything like that, but like it's for family things, for mucking around. We're just taking a quick snap of something you want to shoot. There's the one with the Christmas tree. That'll come to focus. That's cool. And they really do have that like sort of old school look to them. They're really, really quite, it's quite really vintage feel to the photography. I mean, I remember I've been shot so many times by my parents on Polaroid cameras. It is quite a funny thing. And there, that's nearly done now. So there we go, let's have another look at that, see if we can get that in focus. Yeah, so they're a lot of fun. The Instax camera's a lot of fun. There's different sizes. There's Instax Minis. I think the cameras themselves are about 150 quid. The films, I think it's about £20 or £20 for 2. Depends where you get it. You can get it cheaper. But yeah, so Instax Square film. I mean, a lot of fun. I mean, you know, another thing to play with, another thing to, if you're into photography, to have a play around with. But yeah, so maybe go and get one. You can get them cheap and just have a look. You can also get the old Polaroids as well. They're fantastic. And I'm just reading on the side here, the actual size of the image is 6.2 centimetres, so that's what you'll see on there, hence the naming Square. Anyway, okay, hope that's useful and fun. Thanks for watching.